This cheese plate is the Italian tour. You don't have to go to Italy to enjoy some great Italian cheeses. We've picked 4, 3 of which are classics, harder, great cheeses, and one is a soft, a little more rare cheese from northern Italy. So come on with us and tour Italy through cheese. The first one on our cheese plate is the Rocchetta. This is cow, goat, and sheep smoked. So this is a blending of all 3, which contributes to its complexity of flavors. It is a robiola, or a small, soft ripened cheese from northern Italy, from the Piedmont region. It is absolutely wonderful. Just under the rind is going to be creamy, gooey, almost watery or milky. And then the inside is going to be a little firmer, almost chalky in texture, or cake-like perhaps. You're first going to take the cow's milk that comes with it, and then that nuttiness from the sheep's milk and that great crisp goat flavor is going to finish it out into this wonderful complexity that will make you sitting there stewing about it for quite a while. Just like France and everywhere else, the Italians love to try new things and to make new cheeses. They're also steeped deep in tradition. The Romans have been held as some of the greatest conquerors in the world, as well as they actually did a lot for the cheese industry. They believed in cheese, their soldiers ate cheeses, and they helped to spur on some of these great recipes, including 2 that we're going to talk about. But first is the Ricotta Salata. This is another cheese that is a byproduct of feta. The Italians are very industrious and they use the whey or the water byproduct. They cook it down and add cream and make this cheese that could be used for anything and everything. So eat it on a cheese plate, make it into a salad. It cooks down on pasta wonderfully, and it's great as a breakfast cheese with a little honey as well. So next are those 2 cheeses that are probably the most famous of the Italians, and for good reason. Wonderful flavor and dating back hundreds, even thousands of years. No cheese plate would be complete without Parmigiano Reggiano. This is the king of Italian cheeses and certainly held as one of the best cheeses in the world. It's also one of the most regulated cheeses in the world. So always look for the stamping of the Parmesan on the edges in the rind to know that you're getting a genuine Parmesan. It should be soft, a little bit of crystals or crunchiness to it, not overly salty, certainly maybe some sweetness in the aftertaste. Leave it out. It will be great at room temperature after a couple of hours. Serve it as a dessert with some walnuts and honey perhaps, or as an appetizer with a little balsamic, and really make a memorable and very easy snack. Next is Gorgonzola. This is the mountain Gorgonzola, or the picante. This is a very strong, unlike the dolce, which is the creamier, milder one. You can see that it has deep bluing. It is a great blue, but not for the faint of heart. Excellent, certainly, as a snack or on a cheese plate, but it also will do wonderfully in perhaps a salad, or even melted down in pasta. Blend it with the ricotta salata and maybe a little bit of cream and make a wonderful sauce. But gorgonzolas come in many different ages and flavors. They're wonderful. Certainly try and find your favorite, but it is one of the best blues in the world. And with the 4 of these, you will taste some of the oldest and greatest cheeses, and also get an idea of the industriousness and hard work of the Italian cheesemakers.